So I realized I went over 15:30, and YouTube was like, "Fuck that, stop recording." I'm probably not gonna post this to Facebook or fucking. It's like automatically set up, but I'm not gonna be like, "Oh, fucking look at me crying like a fucking baby." But I guess I feel better getting all that out. Sometimes I feel like I can't. Like there's people that like talk to you and they're like, "Oh, I'm here," and it doesn't really matter what they say. It's just like there's like no convincing you that it's gonna be better. I don't know, like but getting back to what I was talking about like people on like it's kind of funny the technology that we have today and all the fucking social networks and shit, like because like everyone wants to seem like they have such a great life and then they're so happy and but then I do see some people who have those like those posts where they're kind of like they're, oh, I'm gonna complain about this, or you know I'm gonna almost kill myself, or it's been a bad day or something. I don't know, like I but most of the time everyone's kind of all about showing their best, which isn't bad, but like some people like to fake it, like if it's really fake. So I feel like maybe this is a realer side to me in my situation. Like, yeah, I live in New York, which I do like, but I hate sometimes. Like, yeah, I do have a freelance gig. Congratulations, I'm using my degree, but sometimes I just hate it. Like, and it's really hard to network, and I hate that. And I'm really gonna just try and like obviously push forward because I know I did talk about this in my one blog about how like, you know, fuck that, I'm not gonna give up and blah blah blah. Like that's on my high. On my high days, on my low days, I just feel like fuck, I just can't do this. Maybe I'm not strong enough to do this. It's like everyone thinks I am, because people like totally admire me, and I'm like, why? What? I don't understand why. Why? Because I get up and move to a new city. So I got in my car. Like I moved to LA. I drove. Like I don't see what the big deal is. So I guess some people do, but I really don't. Or maybe I'm too humble or something. There are some people who like really get into, oh my god, Avery, you've had such life experience. Oh my god. Like, I guess. But I really, maybe it's, I've accomplished other people's dreams and I've not accomplished my own yet. But I was talking about before about my friend John, actually, about like, um, and then I got into the whole ship life thing and how it's like pretty much indenture. It's like slavery. They pay people $400, $500, $600 a month, and Americans get like, my first month's salary was 17 a month. Now, if you have no bills, if you don't have a car or if you live with your parents still, yeah, that's fine. Money to just party on. But if you're trying to like buy a house or whatever, you have to wait so many years until you're in management to make enough money to actually have those things where you'll own a house where you can't really live in because you keep doing ship life because you can't get another job, because if you do ship life for so long, you're so out of the fucking loop on land that you're never really gonna get anywhere. You're gonna be stuck in the ship life where it sucks. Like some people love ship life, but it's like, you know what, like it's not the real fucking world. Like I don't know. But yes, back to my friend John. Now, he has a really steady, like his steady job, full time job. He's been at for like 4 or 5 years now. If he watches this, he's like, "Why is she spreading my business?" Whatever. But I'm just using him as an example. He has like, I think he has health insurance. I don't have health insurance. Who the fuck does nowadays? Like everyone I know doesn't have health insurance. Like Jesus. Um, and I just looked up like the like, you in New York City, there's health insurance here where you can get like health, like kind of like Medicaid or Medicare, but it's a little bit different. But in order for me to get that, I have to make $1,300 a month. living on my own. Living on my own, $1,300 a month. I have no idea how that's gonna happen. But sadly enough, I make like $50 more than the limit in my Cafe Bene job, $9 an hour job. That's not including the freelance, but I can't depend on that because freelance just comes when it comes. Who knows? Who knows when I'll get paid next or whatever? Because sometimes you don't get paid for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 weeks. I heard about this one kid told me about how he didn't get paid until like a year or two after the fact. Like, you can't depend on that shit. Like, it's crazy. I'm not established enough yet to get like that, the big bucks. But yeah, back to John. Like, he gets paid like, I don't know. He gets regular job, whatever. But then he says, "Oh, I feel like I've wasted the 4 or 5 years that I've worked there. I've wasted that in my life." Now, his job, I respect his job because I had a similar job to that. Sorry, something just popped on my computer. I'm going to get rid of it. Okay, so now that I do feel better and I've like got the tears out for a while, we're good. But he has a steady job. He's done it for 4 or 5 years, and he's like, "Oh, I feel like I've wasted that much time in my life." And he's a little bit younger. Like, we went to high school together, so like we're in the same like age range or whatever. I'm older than him. He just, that I find that really funny because he does kind of impact people's lives, and that's like, to me, I respect that because that's, I remember how I felt when I worked in that similar position, and I always felt like, I don't know, like, you're doing the work because you know you're helping these people, helping certain people, but then you don't really always feel appreciated, which I guess I think a lot of people have that problem where they don't feel appreciated, like in any job. Like, I remember when I was on set for this one feature, I wanted to just cry this one day, and the first AC that was above me, he just like, "Amber, are you okay?" And I'm just like, man, I'm just like, I just wanted to cry. I remember that because sometimes you just feel so unimportant, and you really got to put it in perspective to try and get yourself like off the ground, thinking, okay, you know what, I am a part of this certain something, whatever. But he said that he wanted, we're going back to John now, he said that he wanted a sense of accomplishment, and he's an artist, and I'm like, oh, well, you know, when I get my gallery going, when I'm 50 probably, like, I'll, you know, feature artists that I know, obviously, because, I don't know, I always feel like I want to help people out. I want to help people out, but I can't help myself. For fuck's sake. I just feel like there's, like, a lot of these stories around it. I just feel like there's so many, like, people I work with at Cafe Bene, too. They have other things going on. Like, they're also in, like, the art realm. They're all, you know, everyone has their story, obviously. But I don't know. I really wish, like, I blame my personality. I really wish I was a person that, like my ex-boyfriend, he's so content with his 9-to-5 job. He's so content with, like, living down the street from family, and, like, being in the same city, you know, and, you know, living in the same house for his whole life. And it's like, if those things didn't drive me crazy, I'd probably be doing those things, and I'd probably be in Buffalo right now working at Geico for like $15 an hour and have a good life and get to go out on the weekends and actually go to a bar and have a drink with my friends that I know in Buffalo. But I have chosen this life, so it's like I'm kind of like, I'm basking in my own misery, you know, basking in the glory, but I'm just, you know, wallowing in my own self-pity. I know some people are like, is this bitch serious? But I know there are lots of people out there that kind of have the same situation in some sort. Or I know there's way worse than me, because I'm not trying to say that I have the the worst situation. I know for sure I don't have the worst situation, but I do feel better now that I got it all out. So yeah, I guess yeah, fucking subscribe to my shit. I have gotten a lot of comments on my vlog so far. It was the first week, and I promised I wouldn't post on the week. Like, I promised myself I wouldn't do it on the weekends, but right now I just kind of needed to get something out. I feel way better now, though, than my last one. Like, the tears are gone. I feel a little bit better about life. So I'm probably going to call Joe and apologize for my bitchiness and my depression on the phone. Like, I really take it out on him. I feel so bad. Like, I get in these really, like, depressed moods. And, like, I just totally, like, get so negative. Because, like, the plans that me and him have, like, he's from India. So he has to get a visa. And if we plan on getting married, we have to get, like a lawyer for immigration, and he has to get a green card, and he has to get, like, if he does work, we don't even want to talk about working. It's just, like, a lot of just, like, are you going to go back to India all the time, Amber? When Joe's really pushing me for my business, because obviously having your own business is ideal, for me at least. Like, I just need to be my own boss, because fuck bosses, but, like, just realizing sometimes, like, how hard it can be to be, like, inter-country relationship. Like, not even interracial. Like, that's a whole different... Who cares how people judge us? I know people are like, oh, why is she with that black dude? But he's not. Like, people say he's black, but he gets really offended. Like, oh, I'm Indian. They're gonna think I'm this and that. Like, I don't understand it. I don't know. Like, it wouldn't really matter who I'm with interracially, because whatever, it doesn't matter. But, like, different countries, totally different thing. And I know there's some people who are know what that's like. I know there's a few people that I know that have inter-country, like, relationships, and it's really hard. Just long distance itself, people looking at, like, his Indian friends, like, oh, why is he with this American bitch? To those people. I don't know. It's just kind of, like, our situation's really difficult. And I think sometimes I'm attracted to the struggle, or attracted to, like, the difficult. Because if something, you know what? This is the thing, because I was engaged before. I think I've discussed this before. Like, I was engaged before, and I broke his heart. Yes, I'm an evil bitch. I did it on Valentine's Day. But let me tell you what, I was on the ship. The only day I could see him was on Valentine's Day, so it had to happen. Because every Sunday, every 2 weeks, the ship's turnaround day was on in Los Angeles. He moved out there for me. Yes, I'm an even bigger bitch because he moved out there for me. But and it was easy. Like, he moved, he did whatever I wanted. He moved out, he did, he made sure I was okay. He did whatever I asked, and he's like, okay, I want the house. Let's get married. Let's have the kids by the age of 30. Let's have, he had everything planned out. And I fucking was like, no. Just hold on right there. Like, let's first say I love you first. Like, that's just way too fast. But, like, that was such an easy relationship, and now this one's so hard. I feel like I may be addicted to the hard stuff in life. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do next. I have no idea. And look at this stupid fucking blog shit. I put myself out there. I don't even know why I do this. I don't know. I have no idea. I entertain myself. I know I'm entertaining some folks. Some people say they're laughing. But yeah, I want to get back to that. If you do have a YouTube page, like, yeah, subscribe and all that jazz. Like, that'd be cool. I like the feedback. I like when people say something. I like when people have questions. Like, people will see me in person or write me on Facebook, and they say, like, oh, this is a good vlog, blah, blah, blah. I really like how you make me laugh, blah, blah. Well, like, let me know just by liking or subscribing, because that'll make me happy. Okay, this one's done. I'm done for the weekend.